I spent $10 on Facebook Marketplace. I spent $50 at the thrift store. I'm gonna show you everything I got, and of course, you tell me what you think. Was it worth it or no? Starting with the thrift store. Typically, I do not look at plushies. I'm glad I did today. The first thing I found was this little Barney stuffed animal. If you can see it here, and he has a little Barney shirt. I am gonna throw him in the washer and wash him and wash the shirt because there's some stains on him. This Mater pillow pet. It's like a mini pillow pet, which I thought was really cute. I think it can resell well. I thought about keeping it for one of the boys, but I'm gonna resell it. And then when you open it, that's what it looks like on the bottom. I didn't check comps on him or Barney because I felt like they should sell. I found this little Peanuts character. I don't really know her name. I wasn't big on Peanuts, but we have her. And a Smurfs character. I think this is Papa Smurf. So yeah, I'm gonna throw all of these in the washer and wash them before I list them, but that's stuffies. They also had Nala and Simba and Poppy from Trolls. I was over my budget, so I left them. I also found this little tabletop shelf-like thing. I'm actually not sure if it's meant for the tabletop or if it's meant to be an extension. It doesn't have any like grooves or anything on the bottom, but my grandpa has shelves like this similar for his DVDs, and I think it's meant to just stack on top of those and make them stackable. But I'm gonna use this in the background of my whatnot videos, so that way when I show a DVD, I can sit it back there, and if I don't like it, then I'll add it to one of my grandpa's shelves to give us more space, because we was actually trying to configure how we can add more space where he keep his bigger collection, because I've been adding to that as well. I actually got these two things the other day and not at the same thrift store, but I'm gonna show you what they are just because I have them in here. It's this A Christmas Story checker and tic-tac-toe game. So it's missing one little green checker piece. I think it'll be fine. And then I also got this brand new in the box Harry Potter toy, which not really sure what it is, but it was brand new in the box and it resold as well. Like I can make a good profit off of that. Now for what you came to see. I forgot I got CDs here as well, so I actually show you the CDs because it's less CDs than it is DVDs. The first one I got is this Mean Girls. It said it's the soundtrack from the musical, the original Broadway cast recording, and then that is songs on there. It was really cute. I seen Mean Girls. I figured somebody might like it. It was in excellent condition, so I picked it up. We have Veggie Tunes. This is A Queen, a King, and a Very Blueberry, and those are the songs that it has on there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any CDs for my collection, but it's fine. Another Veggie Tunes. This is number 2. Those are the songs. Veggie Tune videos, and that's the songs. Like I said, 4 CDs. I got this Lord of the Rings, but if I'm being honest, I got it solely for this darker blue case. I think it's really cute. Yeah, and this is a 2-for-1 case. Like it's a twofer, so I can fit 2 discs in here, which I might end up using that insert for something else just because I don't have any DVDs I think currently that has 2 in it that I want to swap the case on. Since we're talking about DVDs that I bought just for the case, this is another Lord of the Rings, and it has this army green case, which I bought another one like this, and this is also a twofer. My gold case on Wizard of Waverly Place the movie came from Lord of the Rings, so I just been picking these up. I want to find like a burgundy because I've seen those, but I haven't had any luck finding them yet. I've seen them like in Facebook lots. Now for the DVDs that I got to keep or resell. We have SpongeBob SquarePants, Lost at Sea with those episodes. Karate Island. The Princess Diaries 2, which is almost like a common title. The Ice Princess. I actually now have 2 copies of this, but I'm planning on hosting a whatnot show like I said, so that's why I picked them up. Tales from the Deep, SpongeBob. Aquamarine. Again, I have another copy of this, but I figured it doesn't hurt to have 2 in case somebody wanted. Dora's Mermaid Kingdom. I actually have the book to go with this. I'll save this one for last because it's actually a pretty good one. Tom and Jerry movies. I actually have 2 of these, and I picked up 2 because Tom and Jerry did so well in my last show that I figured it doesn't hurt to have a duplicate. Kermit Swamp Years, but if I'm being honest, I got it for this green case in case I needed it. This one I was excited to come by, not because I don't have it, because I do. I just don't have this one, and I wanted to compare it to the one that I have. This one is the special edition, Princess Diaries special edition. I want to compare this to the one that I have because my Princess Diaries I put in the pink case. This could go in that Lord of the Ring blue that I just have. It's not going to hit the same as the pink, but it very well could because this has the 2 discs. So I don't know. I don't need both copies of the Princess Diaries. I did pay a little bit more for my other one. So I'm going to see, because if I resold that other one, then I'm not going to I'm not gonna break even. The Prince and the Pauper, the movie, I was trying to decide if I wanted to keep this or resell it. I'm gonna watch it. If I resell it, I'm gonna have two, but if I decide to keep it, now we have one that I can sell. And the last one I found in the thrift store that I was excited to come by because I haven't found this in a while and I know it's gonna go crazy on Vinted, Depop, Macari, and even on Whatnot, is this Bratz Kids Fairy Tale DVD. And it is in excellent condition. Any kids is oftentimes hard to find in good condition, but like this is clean. And then it has this little paper. I'm gonna send it in my TikTok group before I list it to sell, but that's when I'm gonna get listed tonight. That's everything plus the 2 Lord of the Rings that I got from the thrift store. Now to show you the Facebook Marketplace lot. You would have thought I learned my lesson to check the lot before I purchased it, unlike the last time. Only reason I didn't because is because it was only 16 DVDs. She charged 10 for the entire lot and she threw some in there. Now, with saying that, these 4 that I asked for that I was planning on reselling, and I was really excited about the Alvin and Scooby-Doo's because I have never found these title of Scooby-Doo's. They're empty. And you would have thought I learned. You don't believe me? They're empty. I think that's why she threw the extra ones in though, if I'm being honest. Ben 10 season 1 and both discs are in here. The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, the complete series. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Rise of the Turtles. The Bernstein Bears, this is Halloween Treats. Land Before Time, Magical Discoveries. Land Before Time, The Adventure That Started It All. Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire, which this disc was actually missing, but it was in one of the other cases. The Land Before Times, Friends Forever. What's New Scooby-Doo, Space 8 at the Cape. Scooby-Doo Meets Batman. Alvin and the Chipmunks, this is one that she threw in. Triple feature of Alvin and the Chipmunks that she also threw in. I'm thinking because I asked for the cartoon version of Alvin. Jake and the Neverland Pirates. I have this CD and I wanted to see how the DVD sold. This is Yo-Ho Mateys Away. The Land Before Time, Journey Through the Mist. The rest I think are also ones that she threw in because I didn't ask for this Scooby because I didn't see it. It's a double feature of Scooby-Doo. It has Scooby-Doo in the Girls School, Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire, but it only has the Legend of the Vampire disc in there, which is unfortunate but not too big of a deal. I'm gonna just sell it for a little bit less for the one disc after I resurface it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I didn't ask for this. Ice Age Collision Course. A Go Diego Go. This is just a disc. This is Diego's Magical Missions. A double feature of Ice Age. Ice Age and Ice Age The Meltdown. Another Jake and the Neverland Pirates. This one is Peter Pan Returns. I need to put this in a case that holds 2 discs. This one is scratched and then it has a digital copy. And that one definitely for sure I feel made up for one that was missing. Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakle, Dungeons and Dragons Beginnings, 9 episodes. It's only 1 disc in here. I don't know if all the episodes supposed to be on that one disc or what. It say the total runtime is 3 hours and 15 minutes. It has 9 episodes, but it don't say how many discs. I felt like it should have been more because of this case, typically they are more, but I'll probably just list that on Vinted. This one I'm excited for, and this is why I'm not so pressed that those Scooby-Doo's went in there because I really wanted this one. This I know that people would love if I sold it. My goddaughters love this, and we only have 1 DVD, 1 VHS, and I wanted to give them more episodes. And it is Dragon Tail. Yes, we can. So excited for this. I actually don't know if it's the same as the VHS tape we have. If it is, I'm still gonna keep it that way we can still like travel with it and stuff. But we have another Dragon Tales DVD. So now we have 2 DVDs, 1 VHS. And yeah, that's everything that I got at the thrift store. Typically when I travel to go to this thrift store, I will go to that location, and they have a second location, and I will also go to that one. But I was trying to beat traffic on the way back, so I decided not to go to the other thrift store. If it was something meant for me there, then I missed out, but I really wasn't hard pressed to go. I was hard pressed to go to the thrift store that I did go to, and honestly that thrifting trip was pretty good in my opinion because I found that Bratz. They did have a Barbie, but I told myself, and I manifested it by saying it, but I told myself that it was any Barbies I wouldn't buy them because I have a bunch from that other Facebook like I got, and they had 1 Barbie, and it was a 3 holiday collection, but it only had 1 disc in there. It only had 1 of the movies, so I left that one there obviously because it just wasn't worth. Their DVDs are a little more expensive, and it just wasn't worth the pickup. But yes, I have determined that I much rather thrift my DVDs and find them on Facebook Marketplace because I can check the condition and I have the option to check them. Whereas with an auction lot, you have to bet, and you're betting against other people, and then they just may not be worth the value that you paid for them. I feel like with that VHS lot that I want, one. And if you haven't watched that video, I'll link it in the corner. I really hit the jackpot with the family and kids specifically. I still need to record part 2 so you can see it, which I'm gonna do. I've already broken even on that, and I've actually could have made more. I just have not listed them on Facebook Marketplace, and I know that if I was to do a whatnot show with them, it would sell a lot quicker. So just to get them out, we'll see. But yeah, overall, I think it's good. I probably will not do auctions unless I find myself doing it. I plan to travel to a Goodwill bins to see what their media section is looking like, and because I want to try selling clothing, and that would probably be the best place to get it. Once I figure out how that works and if it's worth my time and the drive and the commute up there, then I'm planning to take that trip 2 times a month to go up there in order to add to my inventory. But I'll keep you posted on that and what my thoughts and opinions on the Goodwill bins and how it goes. I probably will not record in there because I'm already stressed thinking about what all it involves because I've seen videos. But once the kids go back to school, which will be towards the end of the month of August, I'm gonna plan a trip. I forgot that I was going to show you what I ordered, so let me show you this as well. Hopefully you're still here. I know a lot of people click off when I start talking. From Depop, we have a sealed copy of High School Musical 2. What time is it? This came from Depop. It's brand new sealed. I think I paid about $5 for this. That's going in my collection. Something else that I ordered from Macari that's going in my collection is Batwoman, the complete second season, completely sealed. Ordered the first and second off of eBay, and now we have the complete series on DVD. This is one of my favorite movies. Specifically, seasons 2 and 3 are my all-time favorites, but I figured I needed season 1 too. I just love that it is a black female lead character in the last 2 seasons. Also, to add to my collection, we got this from Vinted. It is Scandal, the complete second season. Again, another black-led TV show that I love, and I have not had the best of luck finding this in the thrift store. So if ever I can find it online for a reasonable price, I will buy it. I paid $5 for this. I have now season 1. I found that in the thrift store. Season 2, I need the rest. I still want How to Get Away with Murder, but I cannot find that anywhere. So if you know where I can find How to Get Away with Murder, please tell me. The Wild Thornberry movies I ordered off of Whatnot. Actually, the next 3 is from Whatnot, but I ordered this to resell. It was $1. All of these except for Shopkins I think needs to be resurfaced, but I paid $1, so I'm not mad. Shopkins World Vacation, Alvin and the Chipmunks, A Chipmunk Christmas. And then we have this Miss Spider's Sunny Patch and Friends. This is Humbug. It has 6 holiday stories. I'm gonna see if the kids like this. If not, we'll resell it. I actually have found Miss Spider in the thrift store before, but I felt like for $1 that wasn't too bad on Whatnot. And the last thing that I'm excited for that came from Vinted for me is Pretty Little Liars, the complete series. So I found this on Vinted. I actually have season 2, 6, and 7 currently on DVD. I found season 4 the other day in the thrift store, but now we have the complete series. So I'm gonna list all of those to resell. I'm a profit off of all of them except for the one that's sealed because I bought that from a friend. But yeah, excited to have some of my favorite TV shows on DVD. I still need to do a haul of all my TV shows that I currently have, so I'm gonna film that soon. But yeah, that's everything that I found online that I ordered to add to my collection, minus the Whatnot. But that's everything that I found thrifting, Facebook Marketplace, reselling platforms, and in the thrift store. Let me know what your favorite find was. If you have any question, comment, concerns for me, or you just want to chat, let me know. You can head to the comment section or the community tab and I'll get back to you there. You already know, always, I'll talk to you later. Bye, and thanks for watching.